So for me, when it comes to songwriting now, I get much more excited when there are, multiple layers to a song. I started writing song titles down when I was 5 years old, and, I've written thousands of lyric sheets and all of that stuff. And I've been through the songwriting process where it's very, confessional and cathartic. And, while I appreciate all of that, I tend to get more excited now when there are those kind of layers, or if a song is self-referential in certain ways, or has just multiple meanings and multiple viewpoints to it. That's what really gets me excited now. So with my newest single, Summer Lullabies, it's funny, I told my producer, originally I tried to write a party song, but inevitably it goes deeper than that, and I ended up working in some life philosophy and some self-reference in there, to kind of give it that multi-dimensionality that I get excited about when it comes to songwriting. So it's interesting. I put out my debut record last year during the pandemic, and last fall we were still in promotional mode. We were putting out videos and everything, and we kind of had everything set up through March of 2021. But I knew that I needed to figure out what I wanted to do next. And in today's society, with from everything from music consumption to streaming services, there's kind of this appetite for more always. You binge watch a show on Netflix or HBO and you go, wow, that was the greatest thing ever. Okay, what's next? So we're always kind of having that appetite for that next big thing. So I knew that I had to do something to follow it up and keep the momentum growing and continue to grow and nurture my audience, with new music. And I have a plan for my second full album kind of already mapped out, but I knew that I didn't want to start on that just yet. So I was looking for something, shorter term, like a single or an EP. And I kind of dug up these demos, that I had recorded when I was like 22 years old, living in Stamford, Connecticut, and, found 4 or 5 that I really just connected with from a musical standpoint. The lyrics needed a lot of work, so I essentially started over on 5 of the 6 songs that I picked and rewrote all the lyrics in the span of about a week. And one of those songs was Summer Lullabies, which came together very quickly. So, I wrote it about a party experience, and, I think it's kind of a reaction to my first album and the person I was when I wrote my first album. At the time, the album is called The Past Romanticized. It's very much focused on, that defining moment when you are faced with the difficult choice of, either leaving the past behind, and taking that leap of faith into the future, or continuing to, cling to the past. And it was a time where, I definitely was dealing with a lot of insecurities and some different kind of issues along the way, and definitely imposter syndrome was a big thing that I was dealing with at the time. And then fast forward, the album comes out, the reviews were great, a lot of streams, all of that good stuff. So Summer Lullabies was kind of written as a, yeah, I told you so. Taking that leap of faith is always a good choice. And also in Summer Lullabies, it speaks to, the place I'm in now, where, before I was always focused on these lofty long-term goals and this, eventual destination, and never really appreciating the process. And, I now love the process. I fell in love with the process of, rehearsing and recording and just getting better every day at playing the guitar and all those different things. And, Summer Lullabies is that moment where you celebrate that, where you celebrate the fact that you are in love with the process and you're not sweating the long-term goal. So it kind of all came together. And then, within a few weeks of kind of rewriting the demo, I got to the studio with my longtime collaborator, Steve Hansen, and the song came together very quickly. So we brought in Tyler Levander to play the drums on it. Me and Steve played all the guitars and, the synths and all of that stuff. And then we brought in my longtime collaborator, Emma Ray, to sing harmonies on the chorus. And she always takes, any song she works on of mine from, good to great pretty much instantaneously. She's so dynamic, and her voice is just so powerful and, gripping. And she kind of gave into it. You know, we had a conversation. She was like, I'm gonna try to do my best Hayley Williams Paramore style on this. And I think she nailed it. And the chorus is so big and anthemic and cathartic. Yeah, I think it all just really came together beautifully. And, you know, I know we were all excited to have it come out, and I think the response has already been really great, and I think it came out at a good time. You know, obviously there's still a lot left to do in the fight against COVID, but, you know, especially here in New York City, that went through so much, and, you know, we've definitely all, you know, most of us have done our part here to get vaccinated and try to beat down this pandemic. And, you know, I think the song came out at a time when people are really ready to, you know, embrace joy and embrace, you know, living life again. And the song kind of embodies that a little bit too, I think. So, yeah, just really, really proud of it, and really grateful to, you know, Steve and Tyler and Emma and, you know, all the fans that have streamed it so far. And, you know, really excited for the EP to come out. It's going to come out this fall. And, you know, I think it's really a strong progression for me in a lot of ways, but it's also, there's a lot of familiar elements to what I've done in the past. So I think it's going to be the perfect kind of transition between phases and eras. And, you know, I'm really, really excited to continue to promote it. And, you know, I'm really proud of the songwriting, and you know, it's crazy to think that all of it came out of like a week long period of time. So that's kind of the process. And, I think that's pretty much it. So, go stream Summer Lullabies. It's the perfect song for driving with the windows down, hanging out on the beach, or, you know, celebrating life at a rooftop party.